this case has evolved over time and where we are now?
Thank you again, Alfred. I think that we go to the premise of the whole scenario. This whole 7-member committee that is interrogating these police officers is a waste of every Ghanaian time. Let me put it emphatically.
Really? Why?
It is a waste. These guys have never denied that they didn't say anything. They said everything. And they belong to the police service. So the police service have Section 7D of the Police Service Act, which talks about gross misconduct. Now, people should be told in plain fact that if you belong to the police service or any service for that matter, and unfortunately, our constitution makes it such a way that I've said it many times on many platforms, that it is not appropriate for the president alone to appoint over 7,000 people. We have the police council. So why wouldn't the police council appoint their own IGP? That is causing the problem. Now, if politics get into the appointment of an IGP, this is what you get. So you can have a situation where this is gross misconduct and disrespect to authority. Everybody should tell this COP Mensa that it is not his call to tell who is the best IGP or the worst IGP. The president has been appointed by the president. Whether you like it or not, he's your boss. And to go around, saying all these things about your boss, it's not appropriate. It's insubordination. And anywhere in the world, you'll be fired for that kind of insubordination. He talked about his, lobbied for this position since 2007. Well, you lobbied for something and you didn't get it and somebody got it.
2017. Yeah.
2017. You shouldn't hate that person because you lobbied for that position and you didn't get it. You just did not get it. There is something that I always teach my students all over from US to Ghana, that if you apply for a position and you don't get it, it means one thing, that organization or that institution do not qualify for your talent. And that is how you have to say it. We all have our talent set. If you apply for a job or a position and they don't hire you and they pick somebody instead, console yourself by saying that organization do not qualify for your talent. There will be another organization that will see your talent and then they will hire that talent. But when you become bitter because you did not win the position, it doesn't help for the healthy of that institution. So you can see that the police service has now become a toxic organization because of this. Infighting among leadership. Everybody wants to be a leader and want to catch the eye of the president. That shouldn't be the case. So let's leave everything to the police council. These appointments, immigration, police, all these should be appointed by the council. So we should go back to the constitution and change these dynamics. It's not helping our organization. And this police example is a clear case study that the appointment of their leader by the president is causing problems.
I say, but how dangerous is this extent of the situation we are dealing with? Because until now, we all had indication, some suspicion of how things play out in the various security agencies, or how IGPs are appointed or promotions are done. But now, what is happening has given us some extensive knowledge and detail of how things are going out in this particular security agency. So what, in your view, should be the focus after all of this?
The focus should be the mandate. The focus should be the mandate of the police service. Their mandate is to enforce security. Is that what they are doing now? There's infighting for power. And power is not grabbed. Power is given by the people. So if you are a police officer and this is what is happening, it means that they have lost focus. I was thinking that the police council will call these people, gross disrespect to whoever the president has appointed. All these tapes, they have not denied anything, but they are coming in to talk about somebody who they have on tape, Bugri Nabu, that they have given a contract of 40,000 boots to supply. Look at all this. So these guys are kind of power brokers.
A video has been now leaked also to that effect.
Exactly.
You've seen that video?
I've seen that video. So now, what is happening is that...
Does it not also raise fundamental concerns
about
what's going on in there?
Politics has infiltrated into our politics. And it started from our constitution where the president appointed the IGP. That should not be the case. Now, when you have that situation, politicians who are behind the scene and our power brokers are going to do this. Give me your CV, I'm going to find the position. And what you do is that you will give me contract. That corrupts these leaders. It corrupts them. So you can tell that the IGP, if this is true, has been corrupted already before he became the IGP. And that doesn't help policing in our country. We have a lot of problems, armed robbery and a lot of things that the police are supposed to do. we have a lot of issues where there is lawlessness in the country. And the police job is to make sure that there's law. When you go to any advanced country, I've been saying this many, many times, that a police officer will not take bribe from you. He will say that it is against the law. Because they enforce the law. Yes, some of them will be deviants. They will do that. Yes. I understand. But majority will not do that because they know it's against the law. Policing means enforcing the law and protecting the citizens. And that is not what they are doing there. It's a shame to the country.